It's me, Ashley, and my sous chef, Walter. It's What's for Dinner Wednesday. We are making jalapeno turkey burgers. These are delicious. I love them. They're amazing. They're gonna get topped later with guacamole that I made in an earlier video. Jeff may have just left the room, and so Walter is very concerned, looking for McSwoony. But first, do you want to help cook? Okay, so here we go. We're gonna do this. See if it calms down. Starting with a pound of ground turkey. Awesome, good to go. Next up, we're gonna go with a jalapeno pepper. Now, here's the deal. We like things really spicy in our little house, in our corner of the world. And so you can go as spicy as you want with this. I think the recipe calls for like a half of a jalapeno, but I'm not even gonna, I'm going for the whole thing. Now, the other thing is that people get a little bit nervous when they're dealing with jalapenos. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use my handy dandy Pampered Chef food chopper. Now, this is like original model, like maybe probably like 16 years old. But the nice thing about that is I'm gonna dump in parts. My sous chef is losing his cool. All right, so I'm gonna dump in, people are weird about like getting like jalapeno bits on your fingers and then, you know, rubbing your eyes and that kind of business. So I'm just gonna use my food chopper. Awesome. Food, it goes right into there. Food chopper rotates. Then, as you can see, those are awesome little parts of your jalapeno, and they're going right in there. Don't even have to mess around with it. Let me get a spatula real quick. Food scraper's fine. Yeah, so then fine little bits of my jalapeno. I don't even have to touch it. It's fine. It looks great. All right, up next, I'm gonna do recipe calls for a shallot. I don't have a shallot right now. I have a red onion, and so I'm gonna dice that up. I had it in my little onion saver, left over from guacamole that I made. So I'm gonna dice that up. In it goes. Using, again, my flexible cutting mats that I use for everything. Also my chef's knife that I use for everything. I'll always have the link to the show listed in the comments for anything that you guys want to purchase. But I'm telling you, and always use the back of your knife if you're going to use it to like dump stuff in. All right, somebody's like losing his cool. So somebody may get kicked out of the kitchen right now. Hold that thought. Okay, we're back. All right, so I got my red onion in there in spite of the shallot. I'm going with, actually I want to zest a lime first. It's so yummy with all the flavors, with the jalapeno and the lime. That's always a great flavor together. If any of you came to our wedding reception, we had what we called swoony spice drinks. They were gin gimlets. And they were with lime and blueberry and jalapeno, like infused simple syrup. They were delicious. So I'm gonna zest my lime. This is your microplane zester. It's your best friend. You can use it for all your citrus stuff. Cinnamons, nutmegs, Parmesan cheese. You want this, I promise. You will not regret it. So I'm gonna just zest this lime. Super fast, super easy, super delicious. You'll totally feel like you're a chef. Pampered chef at that. All right, anyways, I'm gonna juice that lime too using my reamer. In goes the juice right there. A little bit more. We like things kind of limey too around here. Up next, we're gonna use just a little bit of cilantro. I think it's like 2 tablespoons that it calls for. Yeah, 2 tablespoons of chopped cilantro. Now listen, from here you can do a couple different things. You can either chop up your cilantro on your, you know, mat or whatever. That's about two things. But I am super excited about the herb mill. This is the Pampered Chef herb mill, and it is super cool. So what it is that you take, I've got some cilantro in there already because I tried it out first. You're going to take your cilantro or whatever fresh herb it is that you're using with the herb mill, You put it down into here. There's a little ceramic ball. It's a pretty heavy little guy that's in there. This goes back on. This is like the little holder at lid at the bottom. And just watch. This is so fun. I'll bring my bowl. Again, these are the stainless prep bowls. The stainless mixing bowls. They come in a set of 3. This is the medium. I use them for everything. If you are just getting started in the kitchen and you don't know what it is that you need to have, you want these. They've got a little like kind of silicone grip on the bottom of it so they don't go sliding everywhere. There's a measuring system on the inside there. That's great. Pour spout. They come with lids for storage. They're incredible. I love them so much. Herb mill. Let's get back to it. So here we go. And then what happens, oh my gosh, this is so cool. This is like the first time I'm using this. But I love it. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Cilantro's a tough one too. Look at that. And look how fast. That was it. 2 tablespoons. I'm done. That was really cool. I'm really happy with that. That is a really fun product, that herb mill. I can't wait to use that for like lavender and basil and rosemary and all kinds of wonderful stuff. This stuff is looking good, these turkey burgers. Cilantro, we're doing a teaspoon of paprika. Again, I'm back with my adjustable measuring spoons. They're on the sliding scale. La, 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 la. Okay, I just want a teaspoon. Right? Yeah, teaspoon of paprika, a teaspoon of cumin. Delicious, wonderful flavor. We love it. A little bit of salt, like half a teaspoon, eyeball it, whatever. A little bit of pepper. And I'm using my hands. That's the best thing when you're making a meatloaf or if you're making burgers. Just use your hands. Don't be afraid. Get in there. This is getting in touch with art and beauty and excellent, yummy food. So do it. It's great. Oh, look who's finally calmed down, my little sous chef after his temper tantrum. Now, that was super fast. Done deal. Those are my burgers. And then I am all about this Pampered Chef burger press. This is the burger press. I'm so impressed with this. I used to have a really cheapy burger press. Again, here's another whole thing about Pampered Chef. Sometimes the items are a little bit more expensive than what you're gonna pay at Bed Bath & Beyond or Walmart or Target, that kind of deal. Kind of similar to what you're gonna pay at a place like Williams-Sonoma. But the deal is that their products are so cool. They come with great guarantees. And there's always like one thing about a Pampered Chef product that makes it better than what those other ones are. I swear, I tell you, after 16, 17 years of being in the kitchen and doing all of this stuff and figuring it all out on my own half the time, like, I am telling you, it is so, so worth it to invest in these products. I promise you. Okay, so, now that that's done, this is going in my burger press. Now, the burger press is cool because if you're making sliders, they have a little thing for the sliders and then a little press that you go into your sliders. We're doing full-size burgers tonight. We're grown-ups here at the House of Swoon. So these are the full-size burgers. And this is like, I don't know if you can see this or not, but this is like flexible, so you can push it out when it's done. So I'm going to use my scoop. I love my scoops. You guys know if you've watched any of my videos. I'm going to scoop it into the mold. I'm going to take my mold. I'm going to press it down into there. Get it nice and even. Set it on the mat. And then from there, again, because it's flexible, there's my burger, okay? And then because it's flexible, all I do is push on this outside part of it. Usually. Here, let me get oh, this is what it was. I remember. Do a little outside rim, just so it doesn't stick to the rim. And out comes your burger. I'm going to make about 4 more of these. They are going on a griddle. I love these things. They're going on a griddle. Flip them for like 5 minutes on either side, and then it's up to you. Again, I'm not the boss of you. So either put them on a bun with regular burger toppings, or what we do at the House of Swoon is that we put them with guacamole, maybe a slice of tomato, and definitely a fried egg on top. Definitely. Happy eating, guys. P.S. update. So these are on the grill. I'm doing, like I said, 5 minutes on either side, but I totally forgot to tell you guys, a little trick when you're making burgers of any kind. Use your little thumb, put a little imprint into each of your burgers. So there's a little well. What it'll do is it'll keep the juices in. It'll keep your burgers a lot juicier. And it's especially important with turkey burgers because that turkey tends to dry out really fast. There's your tip. Juicy. Yeah, these are not exactly the worst things I've ever made in life. Pretty stoked. Walter, you'll never get any of it.